What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on my channel. Today what we got for you guys is some stuff relating to the marketing campaign here for Black Ops 3, as well as potentially what could be a tie-in with the actual storyline in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We're going to be focusing on two things here primarily in this video, that being a new Twitter account that is what's seemingly tied in with Black Ops 3. There's no confirmation, but there are some strong hints that it is something directly correlated with Black Ops 3, and then as well as the possible tie-in with the storyline or relation to the project MKULTRA, which was a government-funded, run, and operated project back in the 50s and 60s. It's a target of a lot of conspiracy theorists, and something that I honestly find super cool to be talking about, even though it was so crazy at the time, and still really in many ways is today. So if you are a fan of this stuff, be sure to leave a like down below. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'll be usually getting updates to you guys more quickly over there than rather over here, because it's just simply a lot easier to tweet something out rather than commentate, edit, render out a video, and upload it. That altogether probably takes about an hour and a half at minimum. So if you want to follow me over there, by all means, go right ahead. But getting right into the subject matter of today's video, firstly, like I said, there is a brand new Twitter account, this one called the Unmarked Man. Now, at first glance, there really isn't anything that is out of the ordinary or something that you should really take alarm to in terms of it relating to Black Ops 3, except for the fact that the very first follower was the verified Treyarch Twitter account. Now, that's something you don't see every day, Treyarch following a random account that has no followers, no following, and only has one tweet, that one actually being the incident changed everything. Now, currently, that is sitting at right under 1,000 retweets and just over 1,000 favorites, simply because it is under the radar. It's something that the people that love to dig are the ones that are meant to see this. That is where the diehard fans come into the searching of Black Ops 3 and all that. So, the marketing campaign did move a little bit out of the Snapchat realm and over onto the Twitter world, but this is something that, like I said, there's no real confirmation just yet, other than the fact that Treyarch, an established, verified developer, doesn't really just randomly follow accounts like this. Now, there are some things here that we can take and examine a little bit, but again, nothing is set in stone, so there's not really too much to confirm 100%. But what that would be is the incident changed everything. Obviously, we do know there is something of an incident going on in the Snapchat story. Dr. Salim is doing a lot of testing and a lot of procedures to what we don't know exactly. There is some dark stuff going on behind the scenes, some stuff that we're still trying to piece together, but other than that, the incident could very well be talking about this kind of stuff. Now, the profile picture, this is what a lot of people are examining. Now, this, we can't see anything other than 3 panes of light and a silhouette. Now, this silhouette, though, does somewhat resemble what looks to be like Hudson. Now, could this be a little bit out there, since Hudson was killed in plain view in the mission Suffer With Me in Black Ops 2. He was killed by Menendez in quite a gruesome way, but this is something that we're talking about Treyarch and Black Ops here. They love to throw these twists and turns. I myself definitely thought that Alex Mason was dead whenever Wood shot him in the prisoner transfer, but he turned out to be alive in 3 of 4 outcomes. So, is it possible that Hudson isn't really dead and this could be him in some way, shape, or form? Maybe a prequel version of him, or rather something going even further into the future with Black Ops 3, that he's still somehow in the storyline? It's definitely possible. The Black Ops storyline, as well as Treyarch, really love to do these kind of things where they twist everything that we know and throw these giant curveballs in and change up the story drastically. I personally find that is no question that the Unmarked Man definitely has something to do with the Black Ops 3 storyline, and something that we'll definitely get all the pieces put together within the next couple of days here, leading up into the reveal on this Sunday. Now, moving over into Project MKUltra, what all these Snapchats could be alluding to is either this directly or something similar and affiliated with kind of like a spin-off and sub-connection to the project, like how some TV shows can't actually put product names in. They just have a exact replica or parody company of whatever they're doing. Stuff like that. That is what I believe is is what could be a tie-in to the Black Ops 3 storyline as well. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what Project MKUltra was, well, for one, it was a giant target for scrutiny as well as conspiracy. What was pretty much going on here was not only illegal and not really regulated, it was more so unethical than anything else. What it was the code name to an illegal program of experiments on human subjects by a lot of delegations, not just the CIA. Canadians were involved, and what it really was to experiment with mind control, the use and manipulation of many psychoactive drugs, as well as mental states and brain functions, and a lot of stuff just relating to the brain itself, a lot of controlling aspects. A good example of this would be almost like a sleeper agent, something that we saw in Black Ops 1, where you would brainwash somebody, pretty much give them a task to do that they would have no idea what it was until that very moment where their brain would, by some sort of trigger, activate and do whatever it was needed to do. Now, being carried out in the late 50s and 60s, a lot of this did deal with psychoactive drugs like LSD, and that's where a lot of the unethical stuff comes in. A lot of these people were drugged either willingly or unwillingly. The majority of them were unwillingly and didn't even know that they were being drugged until it actually happened. That's the front where a lot of this takes the scrutiny and a lot of it takes the fall, though there is a ton of conspiracy behind what's actually just in the public view of this. MKUltra definitely was a lot deeper than these covers of LSD and other psychoactive drugs being used in the form of interrogations and mind control and such like that, stemming from all these drugs and all that kind of stuff. So it definitely runs a lot deeper, and conspiracy theorists can definitely tell you a lot more in terms of actual manipulation and testing on the actual brain, something that we've seen Dr. Salim doing here within the Snapchat teases. The project itself has way too much rating to just pin it down to one point in time or one area of expertise, but it definitely could be alluding to a connection here with the Black Ops 3 storyline and what Dr. Salim is doing. Right now, again, like I said, none of this is confirmed at all in any way, shape, or form, but it definitely is something very interesting to take a look at. And if you do like conspiracies, stuff like this, then MKUltra, if you haven't heard of it already, I definitely suggest that you take a look and some research into it, because it definitely is pretty creepy, pretty cool, and pretty wild at the same time. I don't really know how else to explain it, but that's where we're gonna end today, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys think that this is actually a tie-in with Project MKUltra, or do you think it's only just somewhat paralleling it and it actually isn't related, but it's something similar? Let me just think down there in the comment section down below. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like, rating down below, any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you eject. I'd always greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content. Any new news or fresh, you guys know exactly where to find it right here on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. Mine has been MKULTRA Espresso. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.